Do you trust the Secret Service to protect President Trump? Do you trust them even to protect Kamala Harris? I don't. I don't trust them to protect any of the protectees, given the current failures evident in the way they operate. One of the other issues out there, moving on to another topic, another element of the crisis, is the failures of the Secret Service to protect the life of President Trump adequately. He was almost killed twice, in Butler and then down in Florida. And Judicial Watch has been second to none in exposing over the years the failures, dysfunction, politics, and corruption of the Secret Service. And even after you had this crisis of Secret Service failures around Trump's assassination attempt, the assassination of Trump on Trump in Butler, it was so dysfunctional. Everyone's expecting, you might think they'd get their act together in a kind of an emergency fashion. No, no, no. It's Keystone Cops, contempt for the rule of law, cover up, corruption, etc. And I think I announced last week or 2 weeks ago that we sued over the Secret Service essentially breaking into the office of a citizen to just hang out, them and local law enforcement, use it as a bathroom and just use it as a place to rest. And there's something called the Fourth Amendment, among other things, that prevent that type of abuse. And the Secret Service lied about it. And of course, we asked for documents about the scandal, and we got, again, the proverbial hand to the face, and so we sued in federal court. And as a result, we got documents. 62 pages of records were turned over to Judicial Watch after our lawsuit. When did we file the lawsuit? It's almost contemporaneous with the filing of the lawsuit. Oh, wait, no, we filed the lawsuit in... Do you have the lawsuit? Can you click on the lawsuit? Tell me what the date is. Go to the last page. Or it should be on the top of the document as well. Okay, go down and click on the caption on the end of the first paragraph there. Judicial Watch. Yeah, there you are. Pull it down. Okay, so we filed it. It was longer ago than I thought. 9/26. September 26th. We got these documents 2 weeks later, October 15th, or they were sent to us. 62 pages. We asked for documents about this video and the subsequent invasion of this person's office by local law enforcement. Invasion might be a strong word, but unlawful intrusion. And here's the video of a Secret Service agent, it looks like, covering up what was about to happen. There you have her come up. She sees the video, camera. Now in the documents they pretend, well, it showed a spot they thought they shouldn't be showed, so they needed to cover it up, but it's clear that wasn't the case. They were just doing it because they were going to do something that was improper. Here she comes, gets a chair, stands up, and there you have her. I don't know, maybe you can even hear her pulling the tape in this audio. Yeah, I think you can. And there you go. So the documents are really incredible. And I encourage you to read the entire material. This is the headline. Records confirm agent on Harris Secret Service detail broke into Massachusetts hair salon and taped over security camera. So they were playing games as to what happened, right? And we got the emails showing the admissions that they did what they were that he had been accused of doing. The records show one agent telling colleagues that by covering the hair salon's external security camera with tape, the Secret Service was, quote, mitigating threats. Do you believe that? I mean, it's one thing to lie to us, but are they lying to themselves? They wanted to use the restroom, and they knew this place was closed because they probably, I think, according to the documents that, the woman had said they'd been through so many times for security reasons already, with checking for bombs and things like that as they do prepping for a visit, because it was a Kamala Harris visit up in Massachusetts, that she said, well, I'm just going to close. But they were all familiar with her place. Secret Service agent in New York field office states in a July email, the owner called the duty desk saying she has pictures of agents going into the house, covering up cameras and using the bathroom. And then they list the address. She just wanted to know who had given permission to go inside and use the space. The Harris detail official forwards the email to an official in the TSD, the Technical Security Division. The building in question, someone responded, is blank. It's redacted. It was a multi-story building with a salon on the ground floor and residence above. I entered the day prior, but during working hours, to ask one of the employees about X. Redacted. I have no knowledge of any teams assigned entering the building at any time. And then he just opines that maybe someone on the balcony above let them in. Well, nothing. So he didn't have anything to offer. Someone else says, also, I was informed after the visit by the arrival departure agent, special agent, Secret Service name redacted, that local PD were utilizing the bathroom within the building. The Vice Presidential Division, VPD, did not give permission to use this facility. So they're blaming the locals. A critical systems protection agent informed us of a camera vulnerability located on the hair salon facing the area departure area. I was informed that attempts were made to contact owners, but unsuccessful. They have a special agent mitigated threats due to covering the exterior camera. So their excuse is that they needed to cover the camera to mitigate threats. Not serious. Then, when you look at the documents, it's just email chain after email chain. And it's really a kind of a useful insight to the way government bureaucracies respond to negative press inquiries, because the press was asking about this, because she started complaining. The thread worked its way up to Brian Lambert, who was assistant director in the Office of Investigations. And he wants to know who was there. So they started getting names of other Secret Service agents who were assigned to the area on that day. Doesn't look like any of our people. They'd look at the tape, other than the female with the tape. So it was one of their people. It was a Secret Service agent. It wasn't a local police official. It was a Secret Service agent, these documents confirm, who covered up the camera. And this is the kicker. The special agent in charge at the Secret Service Boston field office, so a senior agent up in Boston, emails the Pittsfield Police Department. The Boston agent writes, "Hi, Chief, hoping all is well in Pittsfield. Quick question for you. Regarding the video from the salon, were the individuals who went inside ever identified?" After I reviewed it, the police chief responds, it appears 2 females were EMS county ambulance, 1 Secret Service agent, and one state police. Hope all is well. And then they respond to Business Insider. I think it's in the documents here. I think because I called it up. Did a Secret Service officer pick the lock of a door? So the proposed response is no. No one from the Secret Service picked the lock of the door. Secret Service personnel did not ask for permission, and they suggested that that none of the people who entered the salon were Secret Service agents. Well, the chief said otherwise. So you've got this internal issue about the truth here. What else did I flag? Essentially, the Secret Service agent and a Secret Service person supposedly gave permission for all of this to take place. They directed people that they could enter the salon. That's what I think is in the documents, if I recall correctly. And according to Fox News, they apologized to the woman. Because she says to Fox, she told Fox, they apologized to me, but they issued a statement which was a non-apology, saying, "Oh, we respect people's rights." Let me give you the story there. Fox News, the U.S. Secret Service. So it's in the documents. They're giving us news stories. Fox News, the Secret Service was forced to apologize to a Massachusetts salon owner after using her building's bathroom without permission. They broke into her building by picking the lock, then allowed various people to use the salon's bathroom over a 2-hour period. Powers told Business Insider she was aware she had to close her salon, but was not informed the Secret Service had other plans for her office. They had a bunch of people in and out doing a couple of bomb sweeps again. Totally understand that they had to do that due to the nature of the situation. At that point, my team felt it was like a little chaotic, and we just made the decision to close. There were several people in and out for an hour and a half just using my bathroom, the alarms going off, using my counter with no permission. And then when they were done using the bathroom for 2 hours, they left and left my building completely unlocked and did not take the tape off the camera. So they left her place unsecure. Secret Service said that it had been in contact with Powers following the incident. The business owner said she received an apology from the Secret Service Boston's office. So they're telling folks internally they had nothing to do with it, and they're apologizing to the woman for doing it. Which is it? Powers said that an EMS worker told her the Secret Service agent in charge of security that day was telling people to come in and use the bathroom. So I was right. I did remember it correctly. So, do you trust the Secret Service to protect President Trump? Do you trust them even to protect Kamala Harris? I don't. I don't trust them to protect any of the protectees, given the current failures evident in the way they operate. You have this DEI issue, you have this politicization, this nasty bureaucratic infighting and mismanagement, all of which has been uncovered by Judicial Watch. I mean, imagine if it was your home broken into or your office is broken into. Have you read the Declaration of Independence recently? You know what this reminds me of? I'm going to call it up. I know it's getting late, but I want to talk about it. Those of you who know, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm going to point out to, right? So the Declaration, for those of you who haven't read it recently, it's kind of an indictment of the King of England and the abusers in Parliament of the rights of the colonies. And one of the big issues that they had was following. Was the quartering of troops. For the quartering of large bodies of armed troops among us. So essentially, troops were quartered within the colonies, and individual households and businesses had to essentially take care of them, despite whatever objections they had. Now, is this the same as quartering large bodies of troops? No, it is not, obviously, but it's what it reminded me of. Like the government sending in law enforcement to hang out in your house or your private property, your business. It goes beyond being anti-constitutional. It's actually anti-American in the sense of the Declaration of Independence. And Judicial Watch has uncovered more of the truth about it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like our video down below.